Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Green Lantern Classics Black Hand action figure. This is figure number 2 from the first wave of Green Lantern Classics subline of DC Universe Classics, and the wave contains the collect and connect pieces to assemble Arkillo. This set was first released towards the end of 2010, and I got this figure set originally at a comic shop called A1 Comics, and paid $22.95, I believe. This was at a time when Green Lantern Classics was not yet widely available at the mass retailers, and I went ahead and picked it up. I wasn't too happy with it though, because there were some QC issues that you could see through the packaging, so I held on to it until I found another Black Hand figure at a Toys R Us selling for $18, and I was much happier with the one I saw at Toys R Us, and I went ahead and picked that one up and returned the first Black Hand. Taking a look at the figure here in the package, you could see Black Hand there, and the sculpt on this one looks pretty neat. I really like it. And the QC issues I had with the first figure were some overpaint on the pupils and some bent limbs. And this one here is much better. At least it looks much better on there. And down below you can see, I believe it's the left arm of Arkillo down below, and below that is the 3D glasses that come with the figures. Taking a look here, we have the back of the package, and there is a biography here of Black Hand, some statistics for Black Hand, a picture of Black Hand, and we have figures here from the first wave of Green Lantern Classics. We have Kyle Rayner, Black Hand, Abin Sur, Mongol, Lo and Mosh. They come with interchangeable heads in the same set, and Manhunter Robot, and the collect and connect piece is Arkillo. So we'll be right back and have this guy out of the package. Alright, we're back and we have Black Hand out of the package, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the items that come with the Black Hand figure. First up, we have the 3D glasses, which comes with every figure in the Green Lantern Classics line, at least the first wave. And it's just made out of simple cardboard with some plastic lenses here with blue and red on there, and an elastic band for you to wear around your head. And this is used for the 3D game hosted, I guess, by DC Comics. The website is www.greenlanterngame.com, and it looks like it will be, or has already launched in September of 2010. I haven't verified that or not, but it's kind of neat that they included this with every figure. It's kind of cool. Next up, we have the collect and connect piece that comes included with Black Hand, which is the left arm of Arkillo, and it's molded after the Kilowog arm, with a few exceptions. We have a unique sculpt here with the forearm, which represents the Sinestro Corps, the banding on there, and also a unique hand to represent Arkillo's left hand on there. Now this piece has a bit of a few QC problems, unfortunately. At the top, you got some paint at the top of the shoulder, which is pretty much the same as the right arm of Arkillo, although not as bad on there. And I have some paint chipping here on the armband, which is really unfortunate. Really kind of miffed about that one. And some paint chipping on the hand itself. I'm not too worried about that one though, but this one does really stick out on there. Some of the details, you got the Sinestro Corps emblem on the armband, which is nice and clean there. It's really cool. But this is the collect and connect piece, which comes with Black Hand, the left arm of Arkillo. And there's the Sinestro Corps ring. Now on to the Black Hand figure, and it seems that even after I returned the first figure because of QC issues, my replacement figure still suffers from a few QC issues, and I really want to get this out of the way. We have here the hands. Now, I do not know if this is a story thing, a character thing, or just a production snafu, but you can see it here a lot better than the other hand, but the hand here is smaller at the wrist joint than the actual wrist itself. And it's the same on both hands. It's not as evident on his left hand here because of this armband he's wearing here, but it's I don't know if that's a production problem or not. Please do not leave a comment regarding this yet, because I have not read Blackest Night yet, and I do not want to be spoiled. So until I get to that portion of the story, please don't leave a comment down below indicating what it is or not. I don't want to be spoiled, but I just found that kind of interesting there. And some other issues I have is this is the first series by Mattel, or at least the first wave of figures that has the double joints, I guess, in full use. They started with the Blue Beetle, but it seems that the Green Lantern Classics and Wave 16, they've gone full force with the double joints at the elbows and knees. And on this particular figure, the joints themselves that join the two parts of the leg and two parts of the arm are relatively weak on there. I don't know if that's by design or not, but you can see I'm just barely moving this leg here, and which is unfortunate. So it would have been nicer if this was made out of sturdier plastic. It seems to be softer plastic on there. And an interesting thing on this elbow is a piece of plastic here. This looks like just a piece of plastic flash that wasn't clipped. Went past the QC. Because of this, you cannot straighten the arm. This is not really a big deal because I can clip those off to straighten out the arm, but I just found that kind of interesting with this figure here. And also, there's just some minor paint slop at the top of the head here, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get those out of the way because I really want to talk about this figure's good things, because this is an excellent figure besides these niggling QC issues, and it's just really great, especially with the sculpt. I really love the sculpt. I love this the sculpt of the figure when I saw it in the package. It's just lots of details on this guy. And before I got this figure, I was seriously considering picking up the DC Direct version of Black Hand. The only problem I had with that figure was the open mouth. And I'm not really too much of a fan of open mouth figures. And I'm glad I didn't purchase it, and glad I waited until Mattel produced a version of Black Hand. So, and this one here, of course, is a closed mouth version of Black Hand. And I'm quite happy with this one here, despite the QC issues. I really love the details. You can see the studs on the top of the head there, and also on the Black Lantern emblem there, which is raised. It's sculpted on there. It's not simply painted on, which is really cool. It's actually sculpted on there. And you got these bands throughout his wrist here, his arm here, to simulate a leather-like texture, which is very neat. He also has it on his hand there. It's very cool. You can see some surface texture at the seams of the pants here, or his leggings. That's really cool on there. And it's kind of neat. This is a flat black here. It's not a glossy black there. It's really cool. I also like the paint details on his exposed hand on there. Unfortunately, I got some paint chipping. That's another QC at the knuckles there. That one I can probably fix with no problems. But it's very, very cool. And the cape here is softer than the regular DC Universe Classics. It's still not as soft as Marvel Legends, Toy Biz Marvel Legends, but it's still a step in the right direction. It's much more pliable on there. It's very cool. I just like the sculpt of this guy. It's really, really nice. Going over the articulation, the head does go all the way around. It does rub up against the cape underneath the chin there and provides a little bit of resistance, but you can get it all the way around. Doesn't go up and down too much, if at all. And the arms do go all the way around. Again, it rubs against the cape here, but you can still get it all the way around. The arms do go out and in. There is a bicep swivel on there. The arms do go, or the elbows, I'm sorry, do go in and out on a double joint, which is nice. And this will as well as soon as I clip that off. The wrists go all the way around. The torso joint does go down, up, and back. But it does bounce back a little bit toward a neutral position. The waist goes all the way around. The legs do go up, down, and back, and out to the side as well. The thighs rotate all the way around. A little stiff on both legs there. And you really have to grip it above the joint, otherwise you start bending this knee joint there. The knee joint does have double joints, which is nice, so you can bend the leg all the way back there. It's kind of neat. And the feet do go up and down. Mine are a little stiff. It goes down to about that much and up about that much. Overall, I am a fan of this figure. I really just love this sculpt. It's just really nice. Unfortunately, these QC issues have my expectations a little bit lowered on there. But it's still a great figure on here. But this is my casual peek into the Green Lantern Classics Black Hand action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.